All right, guys, welcome. We are back with Dacre, the toy maker from Almighty Legends, and he's going to give us a little update on what's been going on. I believe it was like a month ago, maybe a little over a month since we last talked.
Yeah, right when it started.
Yeah, right when it started.
Yeah, we'll do a full introduction just in case anyone is new to the channel, because to intro this video, I want to interject and say congratulations to Craig, because this is the first thing we're recording since the 20K subs.
Oh yeah, woo!
So congratulations to Narc. And to anybody just jumping in and maybe they haven't seen the last time that we talked about Almighty Legends. Why don't you just give us an overview of who you are real quick and what's going on with you?
Yeah,
sure. So I'm Dacre, toy maker. That's how it rhymes. So I'm doing Almighty Legends. It's a Kickstarter right now on action figures. They're going to be based on the Bible, but it's going to be more the truth, the myth, the legend. They're fully articulated 1/12 scale figures, which will also interact with 1/18 scale as well further down the line. Basically, they're going to have over 50 points of articulation, including the wings, which will be fully articulated, and they'll encapsulate the body of the figure. There'll be soft goods, interchangeable armor pieces, heads. They're pretty amazing. You're getting a great deal on the Kickstarter. They're $45 for the deluxe figure, which comes with the wings and the actual exclusive first wave translucent stand that we're doing as well, along with extra weapons, hands, and heads. So,
is that translucent stand like the one that grabs it by the waist and can rise it, or
you can
like more of a
the way I have it designed? We probably will do something once we go kind of into production. This is a kind of like a 2-up model. This is the 10.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah,
it'll be awesome. Smaller. It's smaller than this, so it'll fit on a shelf. But it's going to be about a 4-inch. But what I'm thinking is you'll probably have like some sort of a pegging system, so you could actually plug in whatever like Mezco or existing stands there are. So that way, it's a way you can save money as well. As a customizer, as a displayer, people have these things on hand, or they're easier to get. Where the nice thing about this is the feature is that you can go and buy like a puck light, a little tap light at Walmarts and stuff like that, and it will actually fit right under it. It'll go up in it.
Yeah, dude, that's a diorama piece. So.
Yeah, that's a great idea, dude.
It'll be smaller than this. It's gonna be about half the size, but yeah, you'll be able to. The flames will all be lit, and then they'll have cracks in here, so you'll actually be able to have it light up as well. Part of the idea with that is that with the figures we're gonna have blank translucent figures, so you'll be able to light those up as well. So
awesome. That's rad, dude. Such a good idea.
Yeah, that's way cooler than just a stand.
Yeah, that's like level up stuff right there.
Dude, like I'm trying to see if I have one
customizer in me. I'm a custom artist. That's where I started this whole thing. So how can I make it cool?
Awesome. Well, so let's go over. So the goal initially was it 94,000 for the
97,000.
97. Okay.
97,000. That was to get the one deluxe winged figure, which was Death or / Azrael, and then that included though was like the Kickstarter fees, the shipping, and then also we had to include. I actually included the tooling for the next figure. So it will actually be easier to unlock Gabriel. That's why if you look on BBTs, Gabriel is available. It's because I'm highly confident that we're going to be able to get Gabriel by the end of this.
Yeah. So
hopefully we're going to be able to get to Michael. But
yeah, you just brought up BBTs, and that was something that we were talking about right before we hit the record on this. So we just found out about it, and this is awesome. So tell everyone how I want to know how it came about, honestly. And you made a big jump. It was very successful over this weekend.
Yeah, we had a big jump. So I approached them a few months ago, kind of just asking, showing them if they would be interested in the product, seeing if they wanted to help with the line. Being a new toy maker, they were a little more hesitant because they had experiences before with independent toy makers that kind of were making toys out of their garage and burned them on a couple of deals. So, but they saw that there was a great potential in the line. They loved the designs, the elements, they had prototypes. I was more further on than the rest of these guys. Plus, we had the backing of an actual manufacturing in China and also a design company that were part of the whole project. So basically, I had to email a few times, and we set it up so that it's a pre-order contingent upon funding. So they basically will sell pre-orders on their site, and if the project gets funded, then they'll be able to complete those orders once we have it and once they start shipping. So that way they're not hurt by it. I'm not hurt. Just it's basically if they don't get funded, then people don't get their money. But if they do get funded, then it goes.
And that's the same thing with like Kickstarter. So just so everybody knows, if you don't know, with Kickstarter is like an all or nothing platform. So you make your contribution to Almighty Legends, but that doesn't actually go through unless it is funded. So it's not like you're going to be charged and then not get something if it weren't to. But you're killing the game, so I'm not even worried about that. The first email that you sent, did you get a response, or did you have to send another one and follow up? How did that go?
I emailed customer service. I asked them who I needed to speak to. They got back to me within a few days and said, you need to email this person. I emailed that person, but then that person, I think they left the job. So I had to email again. So they got back to me again, and I found out who the person I needed to talk to. And then finally,
how long did you wait before you found out that they might have left the job? Was that like a few days and you're like, I haven't heard anything, I got to reach back out?
I waited about a week. I usually will give them a week, and then I'll go back in and say, hey, just checking in. And then actually Joel, the president, he kind of stepped in and kind of helped guide me to who I needed to contact.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. And did you have any prior contacts there at all, or were you just
just a customer? I was always a customer that loyal to BBTS.
Yeah, see?
That's amazing. There you go.
That's the stuff that I love to hear. Honestly, it's like people like things don't come to you. You have to put in that little extra effort. And that's amazing. So big congratulations on that.
Thank
jump.
you.
And congratulations on the campaign as a whole.
Yeah, that it's coming. That's like I said earlier before we started. That's a lofty goal. So currently we were 10 days out? Is it 10 days left?
10 days out, and we were at about 60% funded. And then with BBTS, they put a pre-order system in on I think it was Friday morning, and by Monday morning they already sold 1,000 units, and they're still selling. So that 1,000 units that they put in already towards our the Kickstarter goal.
Yes. So I mean, for people that are watching, what would you prefer people to do? Go to the Kickstarter or go to Big Bad Toy Store? Like what's the move there?
Whatever their preference is. With Kickstarter, you are getting the Kickstarter price. With BBTS, you're getting the BBTS shipping. So it's half dozen to adult, however that expression goes.
Yeah. So, but the thing that is so awesome about that is, there's so many toy people. I would bet that nearly anyone watching this video right now has ordered something from BBTS. So they have their portfolio already set up. But even though we try to make videos explaining that, hey, Kickstarter is very easy to create a thing and do it, but having that other avenue is it's so much
game changer.
It's
and they have the list. They have that email list, so they can send it out to like so many more people. Whereas I'm organic, so mine is only what I can put into Instagram and Facebook and Google Ads and stuff like that. So
like with us, or when we were running a campaign in the past, even with our reach when we were sending it out to people, they were like, I don't understand this website.
What
We
is
didn't use
this
Kickstarter, but
website? Yeah.
they were like, I don't understand. Can I just give you the X amount for the movie? And we were like,
Right.
you got to go through the thing, man. Like,
Yeah.
please. And they're like, I don't want to create a part. So it is nice to have two different things. You have people that that are will do the Kickstarter, obviously, and then you have people that already have a portfolio with Big Bad Toy Store, so might as well add it to the loot box. You know?
Yeah.
Love it.
The one advantage you do get with the Kickstarter, though, is I do have Kickstarter/convention exclusives that you can only get on the Kickstarter. And that's also going to help with the all-in packages, because I understand with the all-ins, we're not going to make all the goals. Like, I'm going to have to do a second Kickstarter or a second avenue of getting the rest of the figures out. So what I've done is I've made it so that there's these actual really cool armor packs that are 3 different colors. You have red, blue, and then glow-in-the-dark green. If you go on the Kickstarter, you can see them. They're either individual packs or they're double packs, 2 packs, and they're going to be only available for the Kickstarter and at conventions, and they're a limited run. Once I sell out of them, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have all that on the screen, so everybody can check that out with the Kickstarter link, of course, as well as Big Bad Toy Store if they want to check that out. So yeah, that's dude. I'm blown away. To be honest with you, I'm blown away and super excited for you because, like I said, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money for some plastic.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, but you know what? You're doing it right. And the quality and everything will show for that, because so many people don't understand that, like, so many things cost money. You have the fees that just come out of using a platform like Kickstarter or Indiegogo or wherever, GoFund, whatever you're using, it costs money. So there's transaction fees, there's shipping fees that are incurred. And then there's the big percentage that's taken off of the top from those platforms for us to be able to use those things, you know?
Right.
And when you're dealing with numbers that high, that percentage is a big number, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, so, I mean, it is a daunting task, but you're doing it right, man. And the stuff on Big Bad Toy Store looks awesome, too. How cool is it to see your figure on the front page of Big Bad Toy Store?
That's crazy.
It was amazing. It was
Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So basically, about 2 years ago, my mom passed away, and so it was just kind of this emotional moment, because the day that it happened, that they put it on there, was the day before my mom's birthday. She would have been 85. So it was just like that proud moment where I knew that she'd be proud that we did it.
Yeah.
I've been working on this thing for years now, just designing and planning and everything. Now we finally are to be able to be on one of the biggest, toy sites, in the country. So,
dude, yeah,
pretty amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
it looks friggin' awesome.
Yeah. The photographer, like, I found some amazing people to help me with it. Like, and that's just the amazing part of our community, is that I wanted to make sure that I highlighted just different artists and different cultures, that could help me with the project.
Absolutely.
You have 88 Figs, Figure Kingdom, Realm of Toys, and D Amazing. They all put their stamp in there. So
that's really cool.
This Azrael, is the purple on it, top notch. The soft goods use, top notch. I mean, Craig, definitely.
Yeah.
When throwing some post in, throw in this from Big Bad Toy Store.
For sure.
And then because it looks so good. So I'm just, dude, I can't even imagine what you're feeling when you go and you on the Big Bad Toy Store and you see it on the front freaking page. Wow, and Gabriel looks awesome too. It's so good. I love it. And the artwork for everything is here's that stand that you're talking about. So it actually does show it on, like, I guess, would you call that pre-packaging, I guess?
Yeah, pre-pack, kind of like the concept packaging. Kind of what you get with the figure. And again, that you'll see that stand is actually a little smaller because it actually will hug the tap light, so you'll have more light that will illuminate. Whereas with a bigger stand, light has to travel wider, bigger or larger amounts or further. I don't know the right word.
Yeah, I mean, adding that stand with the puck light, attachment with all the extra pegs. I mean, for any collector that displays their figures loose, like that's top notch because you don't ever see that unless somebody makes it, like a custom made one. But that's
and that will be exclusive
cool.
just to this wave. So
okay.
So like the whole first wave that we're doing, you'll get the stand. But then if we do like a second wave of them, the stands will be separate to kind of give it that collectible limited edition.
Yeah, I love that. I love being able to, because like I feel like if you're gonna reissue a figure, make something different about it.
Right,
take something away, do something. Just so like
100% for collectors, yeah.
Yeah, if you keep it or whatever, you could say this is the first release of it, and you know that it is because you have the stand or whatever the case may be, whether it's a color change or an accessory change, whatever.
For people that might just be jumping in and seeing this for the first time, so not if, but when do these get shipped out?
Yes.
So I am trying to under promise and over deliver. So I'm saying December of 2024. That's when we'll see them. That's based on all the unknown factors that are going to go into it.
How long it takes.
Sure.
We don't know what's going to happen over there. But I think that is a good enough. My production manager, we're hoping that's going to be sooner than that, but that's when we're going to say, okay, give it about a year and a half, and just that way we have enough cushion so that if we can do it sooner, then we can get them out quicker. But I think it's right now, because we're going to be doing it sort of in waves, it's going to be a lot more easier because we'll have. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get to Michael. That's my wish, my goal, my prayer, whatever you want to call it, to be able to get to St. Michael, because that one's going to be amazing. And then that's kind of this whole poetic Lenten journey that I'm kind of like, it's the whole story that I kind of have behind everything, to be able to have Michael in there because he's the defender of hope. So you'll have, and then plus he's going to be an amazing figure because not only is he going to have, all the removable armors, he's going to have more of a gold look. But he's also, he's taking cultural elements from African and Aztec cultures as well. So you kind of have this cool representation there as well.
Nice.
So that's your stretch goal number 4 of
stretch goal number 4, 217. That's like
just over that 200,000 mark, which is like wildly doable. I mean, dude, you are nearly there. This thing is catching wind. I think, dude, those photos on Big Bad Toy Store, they're really good. They're really good.
Great.
And
used to work at a. Oh, sorry. I was saying I used to work at an antique store, and that was one thing we learned is photo sell. So they did an amazing job, those guys. Yeah,
that's awesome. Yes, man. Yeah, there you go. All the information is also on there on the Big Bad Toy Store in terms of like estimated times of arrival and stuff like that. So you're hitting on there.
Yeah. Dacre, is there anything else that you can think of that would be useful?
Yeah, just that with the all-in packages, you are going to be getting these STLs for these head casts. They were done by Tristan Castillo. This is a true seraphim. People always ask, why don't you have a real seraphim, which are like these weird looking, can't really see too well, but it's got all these eyes like in the wings itself. Let's see if I kind of where are you? There you go. I should have done a wash on him, but yeah. So that's a seraphim. He's got eyeballs all over him. So Tristan Castillo, he's one of the sculptors, Immortal Creations. He did the Cthulhu for Mythic Legions.
Okay. That's legit.
Yeah, it looks so.
And then another one we're going to be doing. So the all-in packages, these are what you guys are going to be getting. And then you have these are like called an Orphan, which are these crazy like angels that had these bands with eyes all on them. And then you had like this one has a little flame throne for a little baby, like a little cherubim.
Okay.
And then you have this broken Saint Michael.
Oh.
I have this thing about like 3D prints and resin, like the feeling on them.
Yeah.
Something like that. You can feel like all the textures. But yeah, so you have he's just like broken. And he's got his essence coming out of his eye. Yeah. So you'll be getting those. Those come with the all-in packages. I'm sending those out to be painted professionally. My name is I don't know if you guys have heard of him. Mark High Lab Creations. He's on Instagram, but he does amazing, crazy like customs. So
amazing. Dude, I'm so excited for you. Like
it's
happening.
I know it's happening. It's a relief. It's a relief that we're gonna be able to. Yeah, that's gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So
do you have to restrain yourself from like emailing Big Bad Toy Store every 30 seconds and be like, what you got?
What's the count?
Toy Store and check it the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Both of them for sure, but the Kickstarter you can look at any moment because you have complete access to that.
Yeah.
But when you're thinking about the Big Bad Toy Store, it's just like,
I wonder.
hey man, like, any more updates on this one?
Yeah.
Or wait, no, does it work out to where you? Because I see it says by Totally Rad Creations. Are you able to log in and actually see that? Is there like a?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to ask him.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can, but I think Oh, they
because
still
you're technically like a person on there or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. They also spell that they haven't changed the name. It's actually Totally Rad, but it's all good.
It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, so that's I'm very like again, that is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm so happy about the Kickstarter doing what it does, but it's like even at the end of the day, just seeing your thing on Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah.
That is a pat on the backlight moment. You know, you put it out there and because I spend so much time looking at this website and just kind of like I find so many things through it where I'm like, oh, didn't know that was a thing. Didn't know that was a thing. Didn't know that was a thing. Cool.
Yeah. Yep. Well,
so,
cool.
So what else is going on? So you're just is this your life right now? Are you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this is it. Doing this and just trying to applying for jobs and doing web design. Yeah. But yeah, no, pretty much this is it. Just doing this. The next 10 days just going to be totally exciting about everything all put together. So I have a lot of like phone calls and meetings I have to put together with our team and everybody else. That it's kind of like taking every moment where I have to make lists.
You're writing down lists every 2 seconds.
Oh yeah,
right.
Oh, I got to remember to write this. Yeah, I got to do this. Call this person. Yeah.
Well, awesome. Is there anything else that you wanted to add before?
No, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. If you haven't already, check out the Kickstarter. Let us know what you think and make a pledge. Every pledge counts, especially just from $10 up to thousands of dollars. Whatever we can get. If you do have a pledge already in there, if you want to increase it by like $5-10, that everything helps get us push that needle up. So
yes,
and if you have friends, make sure you share that you did back it, and also show if your number like 632 or whatever it is, and just say the more positive actions we have is gonna reflect in the community to get more people to be more aware of. So even if you only have like 5 or 10 followers on Facebook, those 5 or 10 followers probably have 5 or 10 followers. It's all about networking, trying to get it all out there. Just
I say
any avenues
We say that all the time. It doesn't cost anything to share it, and that
Right.
matters big time, because even if you only do have 5 followers, all 5 of those followers back, that's way bigger than having a million followers and so
you don't share.
yeah, exactly. And then you have a lot of other cool stuff that's in the lower range, like the digital story posters, because the artwork on everything is amazing. So there's a bunch of stuff to unlock if you are for whatever reason holding out, or just aren't ready to make that commitment yet. Like there's cool stuff to get into.
Yeah.
Even those like the armor packs,
like the Cloudburst white armor pack. So those are really cool,
and those will fit Marvel Legends figures. So those will go over like
that's a good point.
The standard Bucky Buck of I don't have the armor pieces on me, but they'll fit over this, so you can actually create your own warrior from those pieces, and they'll be able to interchange, and you can like make your own like cool design and everything.
Yeah, that's really cool too.
Very cool. Exclusive Death Armor red. I love it.
Death Armor.
Yeah. So there's plenty of stuff for everybody on the Kickstarter and on Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah. So all the links, guys, will be down below. Make sure you follow Almighty Legends on the Instagram. Check out their Kickstarter. Check out Big Bad Toy Store. I'll have all the info down below. So, Dacre, thank you so much for coming on, giving us an update. Very exciting update, dude. Like that made my day. That's freaking so cool to hear.
Me too.
But it is not over. So by the time people are seeing this video, it'll more than likely be Wednesday, correct?
Yeah,
so you will have 9 days to get on it, and don't wait. Just do it right now.
Yep, just do it.
Literally go to either Kickstarter, search Almighty Legends, or search the link below, or go to Big Bad Toy Store and order Gabriel or Azrael, because they're sick.
Yep. All right, guys.
I love it.
That's it. And Dacre, we will see you next time, buddy.
Awesome, man. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate you, dude. Peace.
Thank you.
See ya.
Manifest.